Oop. Okay, I've gone to plan B. My other one, my connection, so I'm going to be running mobile data on this. So I've switched to my other one. Let me get this. There we go. Get that fixed. So there we go. That should be better. So I'm going to move these back here so I can open the rest of these up. In fact, I'm going to take my kettle into the kitchen. I'll be right back. Just grab a paper to wipe up the water that I spilled on my tray. This is my old Tupperware tray. So this is going to be split into two streams basically because I switched devices. A little hiss on the peanuts. Oh, there's one that didn't want to come out, stuck in the corner. There we go. Roasted and salted, just the way I like my peanuts. And the cranberry protein bar. It's a little sticky, but there it is. And then the dark chocolate bar, go ahead and open that up. Oh, I think this took a little bit of heat because it got deformed on the one end. But just this end, it kind of got deformed. But this half looks good, so I'll still eat it because it really doesn't, all that does is just kind of move the fat content a little bit. But these are still good chocolate bars. There is Kevin in the house. Thanks for dropping in. Yep, I got booted off because I'm having issues with my internet connection here, so I switched devices, and I'm now burning mobile data. So anyway, and here is the couscous with lentils and spinach. It's a vegetarian entree, and there will be a lot of food in here when I go to pour this out. That's why I got this tray, because these things make a lot of food once you put the water in. I'm going to go ahead and taste this peach drink just to see how it is. I didn't get a backup drink. I could have, but I think this will still be okay, even though some of it stuck to the bag. Yep, still tastes fine. It's a light peach taste. So it's perfectly fine. But I wish I had saved that other peach drink from Minotaur Trading Company, because I'd like to do a comparison between this one and the Minotaur new peach drink. I think that would be awesome to do. Who knows, maybe when I open up the next Arctic Field Ration, it'll have a peach drink in it. If it does, I'm going to save it. And then I'll wait till I get another Minotaur peach drink. And then I'll do a comparison between the two. Go ahead and pick up some of these peanuts. Oh, I think this is still a little bit crooked. There we go. Now these peanuts, they're lightly roasted, lightly salted. Still got a good crunch to them. They're definitely better than the plain peanuts that you get in U.S. rations and some other rations. It's Polder Mill coffees. Not too bad. It's not my favorite, but it's still enjoyable. Now, this thing is pretty flexible, so you can easily break it apart. There's a close-up of one of the cranberries in there. I'll go ahead and take a bite of it. These really don't taste like a protein bar. It just tastes like a cereal bar with cranberries. And you can definitely get that cranberry flavor. A bit of the tart, a bit of the sweet. And these are really good. I'm just going to go ahead and bite off this bloomed bit of this chocolate bar. It's still a good chocolate bar. This is a 60% dark chocolate, so it's got the right kind of dark chocolate flavor that I like. They use Orifro brand spicy sauces in here. But this has a best buy date of 21 on the spicy sauce. I'm looking for a Best Buy date on the Maine. Might have it on the front. Oh, nope, here it is. Oops, sorry about that. November of 21 is the Best Buy date on this. Of course, if stored well, this could obviously last a lot longer. I'm going to open this back up, and then I'm going to give it a bit of a mix. It has really thickened up. And nearly all of the water has been absorbed. In fact, it might even be ready now. I'm going to give it a taste just to see if it's ready. If not, I'll just close it back up and let it sit for a while. But this is what it looks like so far. Oh, I think it's ready. Tastes like it's fully hydrated. I'm going to change this just a bit so I can get a better view of the amount of food that's in here. There, I think that's better. This is definitely a lot more than what you would get out of an American ration. Except for maybe if you do the meal cold weather, which has freeze dried entrees. I think this tastes just fine as it is. It's got some other vegetables in it. There's a piece of carrot. It's got a bit of a curry flavor to it, which I like because I like curry. I'm going to check the chat. I hope you're all able to chat, put your stuff in. I hope you're able to see each other's chat because I haven't seen any new ones yet. Unless you're all sitting there stuffing your faces while I'm stuffing my face. This is really good. I like this just as is. The couscous has a definite texture to it. It's not mush at all, even though it is quite soft. The lentils are just fine. They haven't gone completely to mush. So this is really good. If you're wanting a vegetarian option for a ration, especially a lightweight one like this that you can take on a camping trip or a hiking trip where you need a meal, then this one would be a good one. And Foreign MRE has them, and they just got some more in. They got some more of the chili con carne. They got some pasta bolognese. They got some fish one. And that is the one that I'm going to be receiving. So I'm definitely looking forward to trying that one. There's some breakfast menus. So those would be a good option if you're looking for breakfast for a camping trip or hiking trip, and you want something different than what an American MRE would have. The Norwegian Arctic field rations would have it. There we go. That's a little better. This thing wants to shift for some reason. I don't know why, but I think it's the floor in this building. It's kind of weird, but oh well. I live with it. Next Sunday, I'll go back to my regular time of 7 p.m. Central. And I will bust open Minotaur MRE with the corn chips in it. And the taco, or, like the Frito pie or whatever they call that. And I'll have some fun with that one. And then after that, I will pull out that 2012 MRE that I got from Aletha. I did a trade with her. I gave her an MCW turkey tetrazzini. since I've already reviewed that one. And I'm going to use that Swedish cup that she also gave me. I'll use that. I'm not sure if I'll use it for the hot drink or the cold drink. Probably the hot drink I'll put in there instead of using a mug. So that one will be in a couple of weeks. I hope all those who are in the first attempt at this stream were able to see that I come back on with a new one. I guess I'm going to have to call the cable company again, tell them that I keep getting knocked off. I'm not sure if there's a wire issue coming into the building or what, but I definitely have to give them a yell again. And if Dub C is still in here, just for you, I'm going to add a few peanuts in there just to get a little crunch. See what that does. Oops, dropped a couple, but I'll deal with them later. I'll just put a couple more on there. It adds a little crunch, but it takes away from the flavor of the dish itself, so it's still worth a try. I prefer to eat this just as it is. I will save the spicy sauce. I think I will stick this maybe with something else. You know, I'll have a little fun with it. I keep bumping this thing, but I bend it the way I do so I can get it in the right position, so I can at least give a good view of my tray, and I can still see the chat because I only use the one device. Yeah, my computer crapped out, so I turn it on. I pretty much use it as a power source if I need to charge something. I got my phone plugged into a power bank, so that way I'm sure to have enough power. Then once I'm done, I'll plug that into my computer to recharge it. But yeah, my computer took a complete dive. It will not restore itself. it wouldn't even do a full system wipe. But I've had it for 6 years, so for a factory refurb, I guess that's pretty good. But I'm thinking that I wouldn't have to buy a whole new system. I could keep the keyboard, the mouse, and the monitor and just buy a new CPU or tower for it. That'd be a lot cheaper than having to buy a whole new setup. But I'll have to wait till I get enough spare money for that. I've even looked at some refurbs that Amazon has, but I'm not sure I really want to go the refurb route again. And I'm not sure if I want to, and I've never owned an Apple computer. I've worked on one once when my parents were first having to use a computer to do the work for managing apartments, and they needed help setting stuff up, so I was setting stuff up on their computer for them, and I was translating stuff into Spanish for them. So that was the only time I've ever done anything on, that was one of the early, the Macintosh computers that had the big fat monitors. Well, that one wasn't as big as one that I've previously had. It had a wider screen on it, but I got it done, so I'm not sure which route I want to go, but I definitely need a new computer. I hope you're all able to see the chat still, because I'm not seeing anything show up. So I don't know if it's something on my end or if it's you're asleep or you're stuffing your faces, or if it's not working, I don't know. I just made sure to see the all chat instead of the live chat, instead of just where it only shows a portion. earlier I mentioned the Minotaur emery that I got coming up next week. I have a Minotaur order in for one of their new version of an Arctic field ration. And it's their chili one, so that'll be interesting to try that one out. They call it Arizona chili. So it'll definitely be a different recipe than what I've had so far. I'm pretty sure it's going to be different than Norwegian chili con carne, and that just basically means chili with meat. So it'll have bits of beef in it. I'm looking forward to digging into that one. I also have one of the HDRs I ordered, the order that I just got from Foreign Emery, one where the U.S. Emery bag got sliced up pretty good, but the contents are intact thanks to the inner bag that Ameriqual uses. That one is a Southwest beef with black beans. And I have the Humanitarian daily ration. It has a 2 on there, so I'm assuming that's menu 2. That's supposed to be a 24-hour ration. And it's in the salmon pink bag. So that was probably like 5-6 years ago. Something like that, maybe 7, when those were produced. I don't know if there is a newer version of that or if they have gone a completely different route. Warnick packed those. I'm not sure if any of the other companies did those or just Warnick. But it'll be interesting to see how that one has held up. The way Art and Nina had it set up on their site, you order the 2-pack with the HDR and the USMRE. You can either specify vegetarian or meat menu, because apparently the HDRs are all vegetarian. So I specified meat, and I got the Southwest beef with black beans. I've had that main before, and that one is really good put on top of rice. In fact, I think I did that in a ration mashup. I put either that or I put it on top of potatoes. I don't remember which way I did that, but But that mane is definitely good on something else. Give it a little extra flavor. Sorry about that. Yeah, I did that earlier this year. I did those. I may do something different with that. I think I'll do another series of ration mashups next year. I'll just have to see what I can come up with. That one, if I do that again, that one may end up being more American components because foreign rations are harder to get. But Foreign Emery is working on trying to get some more. They got some newer versions of the Russian Pearls series, the dry rations. They got the hiking or marching ration that has a yellow label on the green bag. So I think I'm going to get one of those. To see what that's like. They have a few different menus, and I guess it'll just be random what you get because I guess those bags you never know. I guess they will mix it up and put different things in it for when they're running them down the line. I'm just checking again my chat may not be working, so I'm not sure what's up with that. So I apologize if you're trying to type something, but it's not showing up on my screen. So I don't know if it's because of my connection or just there's just something weird, or maybe it's just Monday. But I do hope that you're enjoying this. Yep, all of the couscous is gone. Unfortunately, I'm not able to type anything myself, which is kind of odd, but oh well. If I was able to stream on a computer, then I would be able to type into the chat myself, but unfortunately, doing it on a mobile, that is just not going to happen. Oh, there we go. The primitive one. Thanks for dropping something into the chat. That definitely lets me know that it either has started working again or you just wanted to say something. But thanks for dropping that in, and thanks for stopping by. I have eaten all of the couscous. And for those who are here for the first time, this tray I bought back in 1983 during a Tupperware party that my high school class was having as a fundraiser to get money for our senior trip. And I saw this tray and I thought it was pretty cool. So I actually bought one. I also got some Tupperware items for my mom, some of them which she still has. But it really did not get a whole lot of use until I started doing these reviews. I had taken it a few times to picnics where people had to bring their own plates and utensils. So I brought this tray. But then when I won that first MRE from Sticky Fingers 745, I decided to use this tray to put it on, since, I started watching the Ration reviews and everybody was using a tray. So, well, I got one already. So I used it, and I used it exclusively until last year when I bought that green one. That is similar to one that another reviewer has used. Apple Stump, Bushcraft Stumping Things. He has a green tray that's like mine. I haven't seen anything from him for a while, but anyway, the green tray that I bought has a couple of little green cups that go with it. So I'll switch between this one and that one. And since this produces a lot of food once it's all hydrated, that green tray would not have held it all in the center section. Unless it was just in a huge pile about that high. So I decided to go for this one. And back to the cranberry protein bar. And these are really good. They don't taste like a typical protein bar. They just taste like a cereal bar with fruit. It gets a little bit sticky with humidity, but nowhere near as much as a First Strike bar does. You can definitely see the cranberry in it. As I said before, these rations do not come with creamer or sugar. So I just add my own, but it's the Polder Mill coffee. It's pretty good. It's not on the same level as the old U.S. military Type 1. But it's still a decent instant coffee. And if that's all you got and you need that kick, well, then it'll do it. This spoon will get saved. It'll just get added to my collection of plastic spoons. You know, I have a big bag of these. And I think pretty soon I'm going to have to start another bag because I might not be able to get too many more in there. But, you know, it is part of my emergency supply collection. And since I am a prepper, I do store stuff that is for emergency use. So in the event that I have limited water and I have to be careful of how much of my stored water I use, if my pipes run dry or if I have to rely on river water, you know, then I would get into my plastic utensils and my paper plates and bowls. So I stored that kind of stuff. That way I don't have to worry about all that extra water usage for washing dishes. So that's why I store those. Plus, I also enjoy having some of the unique ones that might come in different rations, like the old brown bag and MCI spoons, the little white ones that are probably a little shorter than my foreign emery spork. And of course, I have a few of the Canadian sporks, which are the same color as U.S. MRE spoon. It's just a little bit longer, and it's a spork. That one replaced their long white-handled spoon that was probably like 3 inches longer than this. I have a bag with all of these wet wipes in it that I save. Although some I put in my purse. I go out and, if I need to wipe down a shopping cart or a basket, or I want to wipe my hands off, then I can just grab one of those. So I keep a few of those in my purse, so I can have some of those. I have hand sanitizer in there, but I like to have both options. Now I'm down to the chocolate bar. And it's got a good snap to it when you bite into it. One end apparently took a bit of heat, as I showed at the beginning after I first opened it. But this is a really nice chocolate. It's 60% cacao chocolate. It's just a good quality chocolate. It's right up there with some of the other European chocolates that you can find in rations. So again, next week I will pull out a Minotaur Trading Company ration. In fact, I'll go get it so I can show you what it is. There, it says chili and corn chips. This is their menu 12. And I'm going to attempt to do what's known as a walking taco. Usually that's made with Doritos. You have a small bag of Doritos, and then you break them up. And then you can break them up before you open the bag. Then after you open the bag, you put a scoop of chili in there, and then you just put your spoon in it and eat it right out of that bag. So I'm going to attempt to do that with this. See, it's got a bag of corn chips plus the chili. So that's going to be fun to get into, have a little fun with. I'm not sure what kind of hot sauce will be in there. I might experiment with this. So I'm going to hold on to this Orifo spicy sauce and see if it will work with this or not. I guess I'll make my mind up when I open that. But this will be next week. And I'll go back to Sunday at 7 p.m. Central. And then after that will be 2012 chicken with tomatoes and feta. Apparently that menu was not a long-lived one because it got replaced, I think probably a few years later, by something else. But that one, yeah, Aletha grabbed that one. She wanted to give me a different one, but she grabbed that one. Wow, that sounds interesting. I'm definitely going to enjoy checking that one out. So, but I hope that if she already got into that MCW that I gave her, I hope she enjoyed that one, because the turkey tetrazzini, I definitely recommend that one. There are some other MCWs I want to get my paws on, and I will, but that turkey tetrazzini was pretty darn good. I'm just going to put that right back there. I'll put that away when I go to clean up. So, anything you want to ask me or say, because I'm basically going to close this thing out, because all I have left is my coffee and my peach drink. And I want to get another one of these and another one of the Minotaur peach, because I want to do a comparison between the two. I think that would be some good video fodder. And I'll be trying to do some more stuff like that, comparing different things from different sources. I did that with the Russian apple butters. I did that with peanut butters. I did that with cheese spreads. I think it's fun doing stuff like that. You know, the peanut butter one, that was definitely different, because all of the peanut butters were made in the US, but they're following different recipes for the company that contracts with the American company to make it. So Vesti Foods tells the American company, do it this way. Then the company that contracts with the U.S. manufacturer for the peanut butter says, you do it this way. And then in the American rations, you get a different flavor of the peanut butter. So same country, 3 different recipes. So it's definitely interesting to do these comparisons. So, and I'll keep doing stuff like that as I find them. But I think for now, I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So again, this one will show up in 2 parts, because I started out on one phone, then my Wi-Fi keeps cutting out. I'm having issues with my connection. I'm going to have to give a yell to Mediacom about it. It's been like this pretty much since, it's been almost a month since the derecho storm smacked Iowa. And I think we're still going to have issues for some time. So I'll have to give them a yell and say, you know, my internet keeps cutting out again. So hopefully that'll get taken care of soon. But anyway, I do want to thank you all for watching. And next Sunday, 7 p.m. U.S. Central, I'll go back to regular schedule. I went to hang out with my family yesterday, since several of them have to work today, even though it's a holiday. Some people don't get holidays. You know, their job is that essential that they have to show up to work, or someone has to. So we hung out yesterday for a bit. It was a good time. Plus, I got to give something to my mom that she needed, that I was able to find and she wasn't. So that's another thing that, that's good about being a prepper is you see someone else has a need, you're able to fulfill that need, and you do it. And so I scored on this one item that my mom uses every day, but she had a hard time getting it. And I found 2 of them, so I grabbed them. So she'll get some use out of that and for a while, and so that makes me happy. So again, thank you all for watching, and back to regular schedule next Sunday. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the flip side.